Well, gang, it is time that you hide your kids, hide your wives while you're at it. If you're somebody's wife watching this video, hide your hubbies, okay? This is absolutely non-negotiable because somebody apparently recorded an alien twat, allegedly. That video is going viral right now. Everybody's talking about it. I got a bunch of conspiracy videos that I want to also show you. We're gonna jump right into it. Like the video if you love your mama. Shout out to all of you guys for all the love and all the likes on these videos. I appreciate it. The first video we have here is this one. Roll it. So you got this UFO, right? Amazon delivery, perhaps? I don't know. And then you got a fighter jet. Now, if you're a pilot, I want to know your take on it, because to me, this is an incredible footage, if real, right? But to me, it feels like that the fighter jet is moving slowly. Perhaps it's because it's trying to match the speed of that UFO. I don't know, but if you got an overnight Amazon delivery to do, you would go a little faster, right? Right, guys? I don't know about it. So, yeah, I thought this was actually interesting, and I wanted to show you. The second clip, however, is this one. Roll it.
It's scary.
I know, I don't like it.
Seems like a plane, but...
Everyone's drones fly around, and, it's scary.
I know, I don't like it.
It seems like a plane, but apparently it's not. And I want to play you guys this clip. So shout out to the homie Casper side and the guy that actually recorded. I want to show you guys this short clip from the homie Casper side. South Carolina, something breaks. Tree in half. Uh-oh. Roll it.
Gone? Oh my god.
I want to see the homie Casper reaction to it too, you know? Let's see. Will he be baffled? Will I be baffled?
I hope you can hear this. It sounds like gorillas fighting in the tree. They're breaking limbs bigger around than me.
Some people are saying it's the aliens. Some are saying it's the monkeys that got released from a lab. I don't know, man. I'm not a... Oh, man. Tranquilo, papi.
I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Damn. He's a brave man. Now, I'm not a professional tree climber, so I don't know if this is normal or not. You think it's an alien twat?
This is the second time I've come over here. And the first time, when I got up under them trying to figure out what it was, they started breaking limbs off and throwing them at me. And I still cannot figure out what it is.
So they're breaking
Look, they're
tree branches.
ruining this freaking place.
Crazy, huh? Yeah.
What in God's name is it? It's bigger than me, whatever it is. Because it's breaking limbs off that it would take me 2 minutes to saw.
2 minutes. Just solved. Yeah, he needs to call the...
Look, see, he's coming right above me right here. He's fixing to throw something at me, whatever it is.
Can PETA help us?
Yeah, they don't like you messing with them. Look. What in God's name is going on?
So some are calling this like gorilla attack, monkey attack, and some are saying this is aliens attack. I don't know what is happening right now, man, but it is insane. It is, what if, right? I mean... Come down. Let's talk, guys. If only this man offered them chicken nuggets, they would come down. Or perhaps they are vegan, I don't know. This is why they're on trees, eating trees.
That's bigger than me. Look at that. What in Jesus' name is doing this? Oh my God, he just took half the tree down.
Man. No chill.
Oh my God. Oh, it's gotta be a... I don't even think a bear would have a chance in Hades and it doing this.
Holy.
It's something stronger than a bear. And he is pissed. Yeah, that's a healthy tree.
No longer is that.
8 to 10, maybe even 12 inches in diameter that he just broke because he's pissed because I'm getting close to him. I think I'm gonna bounce because I think he just hit the ground, which means he's about to face me on foot. And I don't really want to wrestle with somebody that can tear trees down.
Absolutely. 500 IQ right there.
Mad.
Understandable. No, truly.
My God, look at the tree he just freaking broke in half.
Oh my. Yeah, so that's the clip that's going around. What you think? Some people are calling it the aliens, okay? Like, this is not me saying it. People are calling these things aliens. Some are saying it's just the monkeys. I'm not a professional monkey analyzer. I don't know what's happening, but I want to play you this clip here. Roll it.
Red in color, moving at extreme speeds. I don't even know how to describe how fast he's moving.
You are cleared to maneuver as necessary, left and right, to avoid the UFO out there.
This is Joe communicating with air traffic control while he was piloting that live flight call to the North Bend, Coos Bay area. And the UFO in question, if you look closely on your screen, that little red dot that floats in and out of the video.
That was the one that was at our altitude that would come up to us and sit for about 3 to 5 seconds, and then it would go back out over the ocean, over the horizon.
He and his crew witnessed this mysterious object continue this odd behavior for more than 20 miles away for about 20 minutes total. This came after a United Airlines flight reported seeing similar mysterious objects zipping through the sky, ranging between 30,000 and 50,000 feet in altitude.
We're seeing 3 or 4 targets. You know, they're all altitudes, up and down. It's pretty crazy.
One researcher suggests it's a light bouncing off a Starlink satellite over the Pacific Ocean, catching the eye of pilots, something that's reportedly happened before. But Joe says this ain't that.
I don't think Starlink, like I said, satellites don't typically change directions. But then again, I could be wrong, but I honestly don't think it was. I've never seen a satellite move like that.
I reached out to the Federal Aviation Administration to see if they can confirm this UFO sighting. They kept it short and sweet, saying a pilot saw unidentified lights. The good news is it's not believed Joe or his crew were in any danger as they continued to fly down to Coos Bay and back up to their station in Aurora. But the mysterious object popped up on his traffic collision avoidance system. He says that's not something that a light reflection can do.
TCAS works off a transponder code. So for something to register, it was registering like an aircraft. So the weird thing is we were seeing it as an aircraft inside the aircraft, but ATC wasn't showing it on their radar.
Whatever it was, Joe and many others hope they can get clear answers. Reporting in Eugene, I'm Aaron Ariano.
Shout out to Eugene right there. Damn, so the activity is really out there. Check this out.
The government is hiding this at the Denver airport. There's a new theory that claims the Denver airport is hiding a secret base for the most wealthy individuals. Some people say this base holds ancient statues, futuristic technology, or even extraterrestrial life. A group of researchers recently explored the airport using ground-penetrating radar in one of the bathrooms. After a couple of hours, they picked up on a secret tunnel that had a large stairway leading beneath the airport. As the researchers explored further into the base, they ultimately discovered a secret underground military base with advanced vehicles, weapons, and equipment.
Now, this airport has a lot of conspiracies, right? Like, I heard a lot of them about this one. You perhaps heard it too, but yeah. It's hard to say, though. It is hard to say. There are a lot of, like, crazy symbolism going on, but
all directly beneath the airport. Unfortunately, the researchers all went missing days after this discovery, with no trace of their belongings. Some speculate that there were aliens in the tunnel that found them, or that they are currently being held and interrogated by the government. What do you think?
Okay, we might have just solved the Bermuda
It's a he said, she said kind of situation, honestly, bro.
Triangle. You know, countless planes, boats, and people disappearing into thin air in that area of the Atlantic that's just an urban myth. The world's biggest mystery finally has an answer, and there's a reason the US Navy intentionally avoids it. As retired Navy admirals, among other government officials, have confirmed that UFOs can travel through water just as easily as they pass through air. USOs, unidentified.
We heard that there was one USO that was caught recently that was doing 500 miles per hour underwater. Oh, shit. Can you believe it? Not even like on surface, underwater, without affecting anything. Strange times we're living in, man. This is why I'm saying, man, hide your kids, hide your wives, and put your puppers, those little chihuahuas, man, little chihuahuas, put your puppers on a leash, guys.
Identified submerged objects are our most recent addition to the tinfoil hat told you so checklist. And now that we look back with this in mind, reports from our past tell us we've been seeing them for centuries. As far back as 1492 in the personal journal of Christopher Columbus was an entry about a glimmering light he saw moving in the water below as he sailed the ocean. Just a day or two later, he hits land, which means that entry was written when he and his crew were right in the Bermuda Triangle. In 1644, the mayor of Boston is reported to have seen two bright lights come out of the water just off the east coast. 1873, the Adelheid ship reported to have sailed over a massive circular object in the South China Sea that lit up the ocean for over an hour. Something they said looked like a Ferris wheel, which kicked off a series of reports of the same object over the next few decades. In 1879, the HMS Vulture saw a large Ferris wheel spinning in the ocean with spokes that were 7.5 meters wide and spaced 30 meters apart. 1880, commander of the SS Shah Jahan described a massive Ferris wheel under a perfectly calm sea near India's Malabar coast. 1901, Persian Gulf, captain of the SS Kilwa saw lights emitting from the same underwater Ferris wheel revolving at a speed of a...
We heard so many of these encounters. I'm wondering if we ever had like a latest encounter, as in an event that happened last year or some like a recent event, right?
Around 100 kilometers an hour. 1907 and 1909, crews of the SS Delta and SS Bintang again saw glowing spinning wheels about 275 meters in diameter beneath the water in the Straits of Malacca. The Danish Meteorological Institute reported a massive rotating wheel with lights back in the South China Sea, spotted by the Dutch steamer Valentine, this time above the water in 1910. Reports like these have been extremely common all around our world's oceans.
And now more so than ever, right? Because right now we're getting so many reports that these suckers, these alien twats, do not come from like the space or anything like that. That's what the reports, that's the narrative, that's what the reports are saying, that they are now coming out from the ocean. Now I believe that it's a little bit of both. I believe that they come from different galaxies too, perhaps, right? And it's a belief, it's like an opinion, all right? Like, of course, none of us know. You know, it's one of those things. I'm not gonna try to act like I know when I don't, all right? That's just a belief, but these are the reports going around. Now, I do feel like that some of them may perhaps come from the space and then, you know, find residence in water. Yeah, y'all gotta pay taxes, man. Come on, man. Y'all alien twats gotta pay taxes too, just like us, bro. So they're probably living underwater and then they stay there, come out, stay there, come out, and eventually, over time, somebody captures them. You know,
throughout history, which sounds very similar to what's been seen around the Bermuda Triangle. Locals, tourists, and military alike have hundreds of reports of lights underwater, strange craft circling them, round objects rising and going beneath the surface. It's why the Bermuda Triangle is the Bermuda Triangle. Countless stories about unexplained disappearances, metallic objects, and lights seen in the ocean, which survivors of accidents in the triangle have very commonly reported on. In 1945, we have the now famous story of the 5 military bombers flying over the triangle on routine training. All 5 planes vanish without a trace. The Navy sends a rescue plane and that one disappears too, all never heard from again. And the US Navy is well aware of the activity in that area, that's for sure. Like, did you know the Navy kind of has their own bootleg version of Area 51 they call AUTEC, Atlantic Undersea Test and Evaluation Center, which is located in the Bahamas in the Bermuda Triangle. I wonder why. A secret facility where they test their own, mainly sea-based military technology. And the personnel working there have also reported the same bizarre observations in the area, with some noting crafts up to a mile in diameter coming out of and going back into the ocean without a visible splash. Almost like
mile long. What the hell? What the hell? Mile long? 1 mile long? Say psych. Say psych right now. Because my dog be looking like this. My digital dog looking like this right now. What the hell?
these objects aren't affected by matter, which sounds impossible, but also kind of makes sense when you think about how fast and erratically UFOs move. Some researchers suggest these UAPs may have vacuum force fields around them that manipulate matter, which allows them to move and interact with our world in ways that seem to defy physics. Kinda sounds like...
That was one of those clips that I have seen over and over, and you must have seen it too, but it's hard to take that video for real. Is that just CGI just for B-roll, because there's a lot of B-roll footage that we're seeing, and that's completely fine, right? Some AI footage, some CGI, some fake stuff, some it's B-roll. I get it, right? Like just to present the information, and while he's talking, he has that B-roll footage. Makes sense. But that specific video is something that I've seen over and over, and it's hard to say whether that's real or not, because some do present that as real. He's obviously just covering and reporting that type of news here, right? And we're checking it out. But what about that video? If any of you know about it, if you know that if that's confirmed fake or confirmed legit, let me know.
A warp drive to me. And these aren't just rumors, by the way. We have ex-Department of Defense officials like Luis Elizondo who openly talk about declassified operations from down there, which only prove exactly what everyone else was saying. One story involves a Navy helicopter pilot who recovers test missiles from the ocean and was en route to retrieve one from the area, who was approaching the missile when all of a sudden something huge and round slowly rose to the surface from deep beneath the water. They couldn't believe their eyes as a circular object the size of a small island becomes visible just below the ocean right under the missile they were going to retrieve. Panicked and unsure what to do, they watch in disbelief as the object sucks the missile down and then sinks back into the depths of the ocean as swiftly as it appeared. Elizondo also talks about the Aguadilla incident, a video of a UAP around Puerto Rico that he confirms enters the water without making a splash, comes back out, and then splits in two, which the Pentagon recently debunked for being just a temperature reading mistake. But you also have ex-military personnel insisting
it was all over the place, right? Because some initially said that it's the jellyfish UFO, then they said that it's a couple of balloons stacked together. It was just balloons, guys. It was just balloons. I mean, you're telling me that the military is that low IQ that they could not. I mean, it's just bizarre. It is bizarre. First they say it's a jellyfish UFO, then they say it's balloons. I mean, okay, all right.
It's real. And these are just the declassified reports. He made it very obvious that there were many more incidents that he was not allowed to talk about that you could imagine would only get worse. So, what on earth is going on here? What are these gargantuan circular objects found in our oceans?
And there was one of them captured in the Baltic Sea too. Maybe this is one of them, but it reminds me of one, right? There was like a massive like UFO-shaped object. Perhaps it was just rock formation, but it was too good to be a rock formation. It certainly felt like that a ship was just crashed and it was just laying low in the Baltic Sea. If you know what I'm talking about, you know, right? Like, but if you don't know, it basically looked similar to this. I think it might be the same thing, or
time and time again.
I don't know if you knew this. Okay. Well, what do you think is the most cheated profession?
Cheated profession.
Sorry. What do you think profession
Gets cheated on the most?
No, cheats the most. What profession cheats the most? What do you think?
Anything service. So masseuse, bottle girl, everything. Probably.
No, there's one. There's literally one job that cheats the most out of any other profession in the world, bro.
What is it?
Which one?
It's a nurse.
Oh, nurse? Why? Because the long hours?
I don't know.
Yeah, it makes sense. Long hours, you're away from home.
Damn.
And like there's other people.
Man, I heard this a lot, bro. Like this is just one of those things. It's like, you know, you hear about it that never trust a nurse, man. You hear that a lot. I don't know, man. And if you got scary experiences, definitely let me know in the comments.
You gotta be like nurses, like guy nurses are fit because you gotta, you feel me, push around the carts and shit like that.
But then it goes to the theory like, are Filipinos red flags?
Oh
man. Oh man.
What's 80% of nurses?
Oh, it comes back around.
Filipino.
Chill. That's crazy.
Crazy.
No, don't even say that because mans are gonna flip that. That's so crazy, actually.
Video illustrating what has been happening in rural areas of Brazil. Nah, I call it CGI, of course. Yeah, CG.
Luigi Maggioni. There's a crazy theory about his Twitter header.
What is it?
Oh my god, yo, get that shit ready. So this is what his Twitter header looks like.
Yeah.
So it's 3 pictures. Everyone's saying like, okay, it's normal when you look at it. Cause first picture on the right is like a thirst trap of him like vacationing. Second picture is him like it's surgery, right? And it kind of relates to the whole case because
the healthcare.
He probably put this there because he didn't get healthcare from his parents and like he had
Oh,
to do it
damn.
for his own. But the last picture
It's a Pokemon.
is a Pokemon. So you're like, okay, he likes Pokemon,
Yeah.
right? This Pokemon is named Breloom.
Yeah.
And on the Pokédex, his number,
Pokédex?
Breloom's Pokédex number is 286.
Okay.
This is, I swear to God, this is not a reach. In the Bible, if you go to Psalms 286, this is the Bible quote. Watch.
What does it say?
Watch. And it relates directly to the case. Read it.
Damn.
Better is a poor man who walks in his integrity than a rich man who is crooked in his ways.
He shot the CEO.
Guys,
How come the ancient
guys, check out this video on the screen because recently we have like massive leaks going around about probable disclosure happening very soon before Trump gets in office. Check out this video on the screen. If you already seen it, then check out the video on the left.